Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, we're going to be talking about the 10 best budget cars that are an absolute bargain in Grand Theft Auto Online. So, what qualifies a car as a budget car or a bargain, and why does it make it one of the best? Well, the two things we're looking for today are either going to be amazing features or performance of these cars, and then number two is obviously price. We're going to be finding the best vehicles that have both of those attributes, and we're going to be discussing the 10 best in this video. If you have any more, let us know in the comment section down below. But with out of the way, let's not waste any more time, and let's get it started. Alright, so the first vehicle we're going to be looking at today is the LG RH8, which, let's start with the price. This vehicle is free. If you have a social club account, which I'm sure 99% of you do, this vehicle isn't going to cost you a dime to buy. And what's great about the LG is not only is it one of the best performing sports cars in the game, still to this date, it also has some really great customization for a vehicle that's been in the game since day one. So I feel like that's a great feature of this car. And like I said, if you are just getting started, the LG is amazing for sports car races because you can still use this vehicle today and be very competitive with it. And the fact that it costs you nothing out of the gate is a huge win. Basically, the only thing you're going to have to pay for is customization and upgrading the vehicle itself. So that's definitely why it's on the budget car list. It really doesn't get much better than free. All right, the second vehicle we're going to be looking at today is the Pazzi Tempesta supercar. Now, another reason why I wanted to include this vehicle on the list is right now when I'm making this video, it's on sale for a certain amount of people. So it actually drops the price from $1.3 million to actually $863,000, making it one of the cheapest supercars in the game, but also one of the best supercars as well. So the Pazzi Tempesta is super competitive in the supercar class, and it also has amazing customization too. And this vehicle came out with import and export, and it was at a time when vehicles were getting really pricey and really expensive, but the Tempesta did not get that super high price. And like I said, it's still to this day one of the best vehicles of all time. And the fact that right now you can get it for under $1 million if you're lucky, but even if you can't, 1.3, it's seriously one of the best deals out there. You have to get the Tempesta. All right, the third vehicle today, sticking with supercars, that's going to be the Debauchee Wagner, which came with gun running. And this is $1.535 million. Now, just like the Tempesta, this is one of the best supercars in the game, but it's also one of the cheapest as well. Now, even though the Wagner currently isn't on sale, it's still at $1.5 million, almost as cheap as it gets for the type of performance you're getting. This currently is the best supercar in the game. And to get it for that low of a price is an absolute steal. On top of it, it has really cool customization, and it's based off of an Aston Martin hypercar concept, which in and of itself is kind of cool also. So the Wagner, an amazing deal, one of the best budget supercars in the game, but also the best overall supercar in the game too. All right, the fourth vehicle today is the Benevolence Shafter V12. For $116,000, you're getting the fastest four-door sports car in the game. And what's kind of a nice bonus is there's actually an armored version to this as well. But for this video, we're just going to be talking about the regular one. $116,000, that is absolutely nothing. And you are getting one of the fastest vehicles in the game and the single fastest four-door sports car, which is bonkers. So this car doesn't have great customization, but it is a really nice vehicle. I do like the Benefactor cars, and the Shafter V12 is amazing. I'm pretty sure it's a car from the Ballad of Gay Tony as well. So you also get that nice little throwback to go on top of the fact that it's just an amazing budget vehicle. All right, vehicle number 5, we're moving on to our first motorcycle. That is the Pagani Batti 801. It almost doesn't get as cheap as this. This is $15,000. Now, while Rockstar have added a lot of bikes into the game that are competitive with the Batti, the Hakuchu Drag, the Shitaro, bunch of other vehicles as well, none can match this incredibly low price. So the Batti 801 has still stood the test of time throughout multiple updates and multiple DLC vehicles as one of the best bikes you can have in the game. And even if it isn't exactly as fast as the Shitaro or perfectly quick in a straight line like the Hakachu Drag. The fact that it's only 15 grand is an absolute steal, and you can easily be competitive in motorcycle races and time trials, and it's a great way to zoom and zip around the city on one of these bikes. So the Pazzi 801 or the RR version, which comes with some liveries, is a super great and awesome option that you can use for a budget motorcycle. Vehicle number 6 today, the Lamba Dotty Viscerus. So Rockstar just added this in the Doomsday Heist, and it's $875,000. Now, it is in the sports classic category, and the reason for now I'm saying this is one of the best budget vehicles is when I'm making this video, the Lamba Dotty Viscerus is officially the fastest vehicle in the game. So I'm not sure if the Viscerus is broken or if Rockstar did that intentionally, but the Viscerus has the best top speed of any vehicle in the game, which is insane. So if you are looking for that, even though you won't necessarily be able to take advantage of that in the busy Los Santos City streets or in most sports classic races, the fact that you can get the fastest vehicle for under $1 million, I'd say is quite a steal. So that's the Lamba Dotty Viscerus. On top of it, it has really cool customization, and it can be fitted with machine guns too. But definitely the big selling point here is the fact that it is a beast in the top speed category. Vehicle number 7, this one hasn't been released yet, at least when I'm making this video, but that is the Canis Camacho. So this is a 4-door off-roading car. It's $365,000. That is so cheap. And what you're getting with this vehicle is a fast off-roader. In fact, it's probably the best off-roading vehicle in the game. And the fact that you're getting it for such a low price, $365,000, is absolutely insane. On top of that, the Camacho has some of the rarest and most unique customization I think I've ever seen in the game. And this thing is just an absolute beast. When it gets added into the game, it will be the best off-road vehicle in the game. So although we don't have an official release date for the Canis Camacho, when it does come out, it will be one of the best vehicles we're going to get in Grand Theft Auto Online for an amazing price as well. Moving on to vehicle number 8, the Vossler Dominator. So the Vossler Dominator, its price is $0. It is free. And the reason why this is one of the better budget cars in the game is for muscle car races. Not only is the Vossler Dominator free, but it has some amazing upgrades like you see on the regular Dominator, but it's also one of the top 2 or 3 best muscle cars that you can get in the game. So by that logic, you can use it for premium races that will occur, any muscle car races that happen. It's just an incredibly useful vehicle for the price that you're ultimately paying, which is basically $0. Just like the LG, all you're going to have to do is take it to the mod shop, apply all the upgrades you want, get a spoiler on there, and you're honestly going to be good to go. So that's what I love about some of these vehicles, the fact that they're now free over time, and the Vossler Dominator is no exception. It is amazing because it is free. Falling back to supercars, we've got the Zentorno. So this was released in the High Life update, and it's $725,000. Now, to this day, the Zentorno is still one of the best performing supercars we have in Grand Theft Auto Online. On top of it, it also has amazing customization, and it's one of the slickest looking vehicles we have in-game. So the Zentorno has certainly stood the test of time with the many supercars that Rockstar have added in online. Now, is it at the top number 1? No, it's not, but it's also $725,000, which is not bad at all. So if you're looking for a really great supercar that doesn't break the bank, the Zentorno is certainly a very viable option and one of the best looking ones in the game too. All right, the final vehicle we're going to be looking at today at the number 10 spot is the Benefactor Feltzer. So the Feltzer has also stood the test of time. This vehicle was released on day 1 for $145,000, very, very cheap as far as sports cars go, and it's incredibly competitive. It has amazing mods and upgrades, which is very unique for the Benefactor vehicles, and it's actually very, very quick. So a lot of people are buying the Pariah, which rightfully so. It's the fastest sports car in the game. It's the best sports car. A lot of people are going to end up buying some of the other newer sports vehicles, but the Feltzer is incredibly competitive for being a vehicle released on day one. But anyways, that right there is the top 10 best budget cars in Grand Theft Auto Online. Vehicles that are super amazing in races and in free mode, but won't break the bank. As always, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments section down below. What do you think are some of the best budget vehicles in Grand Theft Auto Online? Let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments section down below. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. We like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.